more rice now, so. Here we go, show day. It's a couple minutes before 6 o'clock. Showered to get ready to go get my first tan. I've got 55 grams of chicken and 2 cups of rice here. Normally, if I was doing this and I just had the show tomorrow like last time, I would have drank about half a gallon of water right now when I got up, eaten just one piece of little chicken like this and waited a few hours as I kept peeing before I start dehydrating, so it's gonna be over 24 hours till the show. But since I woke up like a little over 12 hours before the show started, I'm already plenty dehydrated. I woke up probably 4 or 5 times last night. I peed so much and hit an all-time new low, 170.8. So, yeah, we gotta start getting the carbs in now. Show starts at 6, 12 hours from now. So here we go. Ironically, I'm not even hungry right now. I'd rather drink something. And everything I eat today, I'll have listed in the description too. Got the tan on, started eating a box of this about 6:30. And I'm trying to finish it by 8 o'clock. That's another like 1,360 calories and like 265 carbs. I'm trying to kind of get it in a little sooner because I don't want to be getting behind and having to eat a lot and then my stomach feeling bloated before the show. I want to try to let stuff digest, start filling the muscles up. Still haven't drank anything. And yeah, got the first coat of the tan on. And I was saying I really wasn't that hungry when I started eating the rice, but about 15 minutes after I ate that like kick-started my hunger and wanting to start eating things. Like, I'm not sitting here wanting to binge on stuff. Like, even now, post-show, it's not like I want to go eat a ton of stuff, but definitely did make me feel more hungry. So, it's getting close to 8, almost done with this now. And then the next meal will be in probably like an hour and a half or so. Practicing posing, eating a bunch more rice now. It's like 9:45 while watching Pumping Iron. So there you go. Just getting ready for the show. Not a whole lot going on. What you got there? Do you need help with that? Yeah. You got food? Here's mine. 2 large fries and some chicken. Getting really tired. We've got about 2 hours of the show, checked in, got the second coat of spray tan on, practiced some more posing, got some food with the kids at Chick-fil-A. I'm up to about 4,500 calories, 770 carbs. I'm pretty good on the carbs now. I'm just holding off to try to let everything settle. So my stomach's, you know, not feeling bloated when I get out there to pose. I'll probably have a little bit of snacks, like half an hour prior, a little pre-workout drink. Just been sipping on water mostly, fell asleep, took a couple naps. And not drinking the water has been really hard. I've had a few sips. That's about it. Every time I pose, my mouth gets really dry. And had some candy bars, like Twix and Butterfinger, and some Sweet Tart ropes, because I was gonna try to do more of just like rice, but it's just a lot and it's plain. And I've already had like over 2.5 cups or so worth of rice today, so the candy is easy to get down. It tastes a little better. It doesn't make my mouth as dry. Do what you gotta do, but I think I'm in pretty good shape right now. It's almost time. All right, we're here at the venue. It's gonna be cell phone footage from here on out because you're not allowed to have detachable lens cameras inside. The show starts in an hour and 15 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and take a scoop of pre-workout now because I've been really tired and I've been practicing posing. I just keep getting cramps in my right quad, which is not a good thing. So I've been not drinking all day, so pretty much dry scooping this and then swishing with some water. And then after the pre-judging's over, the show starts after that. So after I get done with mine pre-judging, I'll probably have a second scoop of this to prep for the show. It usually takes a little while for this to start working on me, so my dry mouth. Let's see if I can do this without choking. Oh man, that is potent when you scoop it like that. It's 150 milligrams of caffeine, plus some beta alanine and all that other stuff. So usually when I'm posing at home, it's when I'm working out. So hopefully this will make me feel more normal. But most of the footage from here on out, it's probably gonna be show footage. Until I get home and eat a last meal. I brought some rice cakes, some other little snacks in case I feel like I need them. I'm just gonna try to keep drying out and do this thing.
Classic physique over Class C. Class C. Headed to number 111. Gentlemen, may I have a front double bicep? Competitor number 113, Trez Hunt, Open Class A winner.
So the natural show is over. Just to give a quick recap of stuff, I didn't measure everything I ate there, but just kind of estimates. While I was there, I had some sweet tart ropes and rice cakes as needed, so I'd pump up some, and like as I was doing it, kind of like my chest and the up here on the upper left was starting to knot up a little bit, so I'd eat a few rice cakes, like the little mini chocolate ones. Have a couple sweet tart ropes like 10 minutes before I get on stage, just for some sugar. And like I was saying, after the pre-judging, once they got towards the end of the men's open going, then I took another scoop of the pre-workout and switched it around a little bit. I probably had a total of half a water bottle by the middle of the show from this morning, so not a whole lot of water. That was one of the toughest parts of today. And my stomach, it's almost like I think I probably should have drank a little more because it was starting to cramp a little bit and get tight, and I think because I was getting too dehydrated. But you know, we made it through fine. I got drug tested, so after pre-judging, we sat there, we're waiting for it to start, and the guy came back and called all the numbers, and I was one of them. I was like, oh, I guess that means I'm gonna place well, because they typically only do like the top 10% of people. But I ended up getting this first place for Open Class C. Granted, it was just me and one other guy in my class, and I was pretty confident I was gonna beat him, but then that put me into the overall, so me against two other guys, and I think I got second. They didn't announce the second place winner, they just did the first, so we actually did a pose down, and that was kind of tough, because it went for a while, and I was getting tired. It's like, what pose should I do next? I just kept doing different things and started cycling through it again. But yeah, I think I probably beat the other guy. I was asking around and they didn't know because they just said who got first, and they told me and the other guy to get off the stage. They had some feedback you could get from the judge. He told me I needed to work on my delts to cap them more, and then also to make sure I squeeze my glutes, because he said my quads and hamstrings look good, but I wasn't squeezing the glutes, which I was talking to another guy about this. You know, the men's open bodybuilding, they've got basically the thongs they wear, and that's where it's about the shredded glutes. But like the whole thing for classic physique to me is like the guys back in the 70s, like Arnold, I was watching Pumping Iron, they didn't do that. But if you look at Chris Bumstead back in 2019 compared to last year at Mr. Olympia, they used to wear their shorts kind of square and their butt didn't show, and now they're pulling them up their butt like the open bodybuilders. So I'm like, whatever. And then when I got back here, I had a couple little mini Twix bars and a Butterfinger one, and then an Anabar, a little handful of these that the kids have been eating. Today's Taylor's birthday. I don't know if I said that, but happy birthday, Taylor. She's 4. So it was around another 500 calories here. So for the day, I think that put me around 5,500 total calories, around 100 to 110 grams of protein, and then around, I think around 900, between 900 and 950 carbs. You might think that's a lot. You said 4 times your body weight in carbs. And yeah, that's the goal leading into the show, but you got to consider too, that's to replenish all the glycogen stores, right? So then you're still moving around, you're still doing stuff all day, you're posing for a long time, pumping up a bunch. So you are burning still, so you got to go a little over that too to account for what you're burning. So I think that worked out pretty well. I would probably, I don't know, maybe eat a little bit less leading into the show next time, because after we had that Chick-fil-A, the fries and stuff, I just fell asleep and my stomach was cramping a little bit, and I was like, oh, did I overdo it? But it turned out okay. You see my veins are like all sticking out now. It was kind of annoying being there. You go back and they glaze you a little bit, but it's kind of cold, and then it makes my veins shrink and disappear. I'm like, well, that stinks. And then I start posing on stage, and by the time I get off, they're like this again. I'm like, well, I wish it would have been like that when I started, but you know, what can you do? But overall, it's pretty good. Talked to some guys backstage, had a good time, hung out. Now it's about, I gotta be up in about another 7, almost 8 hours. So I'm gonna probably get some good sleep tonight now that I'm full. I'm not gonna be peeing all night long. Oh, I drank pretty much 1 whole water bottle today. And then I had a Celsius 12-ounce drink when I got back. So that's got some caffeine in it too. So that's gonna help. It's kind of a natural diuretic too. So just kind of work its way through my system. Because with the cramping especially, it's from being dehydrated. So I wanna make sure I drink enough to not be super unhealthy, but also, you know, not hold a bunch of water for tomorrow morning. So yeah, I'm gonna get up tomorrow morning. I'm just gonna slowly ease into some carbs and just kind of check in and see how it looks every hour or so, sip on some water. Show's at 10 in the morning. Hopefully it'll be quick like today. And that's about it. So we'll see you for the NPC show, where I'll probably get last because I saw some of the dudes today and they're quite large. You're gonna see the difference tomorrow between the natural guys and the unnaturals.